Hi, I want to talk to you a little bit about synergy today. It's fall here at OmHaven. Check out this view behind me. This is spectacular. Freaking amazing when all the trees start to turn. The world starts to go to sleep a little bit, going through its own personal transformation. So let's talk about synergy. Because I'm reasonably metaphysically aware, I've, over my lifetime, developed kind of a unique way of doing things, and such that I look for synergy when I'm hoping to accomplish something. I put a thought form out, and then I look for, and there's a variety of ways for me to describe this, but ideally what I'm looking for is when I put energy out, the universe puts energy back and feeds me back. Now sometimes that energy can come back at me in a manner of, I put out a specific topic, for example, that I'm hoping to accomplish, and bam, wouldn't you know it, there's somebody standing there talking to me specifically about that same topic and offering me teachings and offering me, exactly what it is that I need. I've kind of come to expect that. No, not only just come to expect it, but even much further than that, that if when I put energy out towards a specific project or a topic or something that I'm trying to accomplish, if I don't get that reaction, if I don't get fed back with some kind of a synergistic connection, meeting, happening, happenstance, event, if I don't get that, I back off. Because one, it might be the wrong time, and I'm open with being patient and potentially retrying to put some energy out again at some time in the future and seeing if I get a reaction from the universe that feeds it, and or potentially maybe I'm just not supposed to go there. People ask me all the time if I predict my own future. Sometimes I can't help it. I get stuff. I get visions, I get understandings, I get flashes, I get knowings, all of that stuff. But as often as I possibly can, I actually try not to. Instead, what I try is to essentially be in the moment. And back to kind of what I was explaining, which is I make a decision. I make a choice. I lay down that decision, I put down the energy, I put down the energetics, I decide within my own personal self and set my will towards that happening. If the universe feeds back affirmatively, I know I'm going to have people, places, time, resources, all sorts of stuff is going to come back at me in a good way. But again, rather than trying to predict if something's going to happen, what I choose to do instead, because this is way more fun, is make up my mind, put it out there, I'm going this direction, guys. And at the end of the day, if I'm being fed back, I take the next step up. If there's more energy there yet, I take the next step up yet. And I keep doing that until eventually, hopefully, and maybe, I've been able to accomplish what it is that I'm looking for and what it is that I'm hoping to accomplish. But very much like you're trying to, the old adage of you can't see the top of the stairs before you begin, the first step on the bottom. You can't always see it. Nor should you, in my opinion. It takes all the fun out of things. If you had a crystal ball that could see absolutely everything, okay, cool. It'd be fun for a little while, and it has been fun. And I even get a kick out of it sometimes now, even every so often. But to do it every day, all the time, it takes all the freaking fun out of things. Where's the excitement? Where's the surprise? Where's the mystery? All I can share with you is this. Synergy has been increasing. In my world specifically, and I'm sure it's been the same in your world, there used to be a time when I put something out, it came back, I don't know, sometimes even months later, sometimes weeks, sometimes days. These days, I gotta tell you, I put out some kind of a thought form, some kind of a thought dynamic, and almost within seconds, the universe responds. If the adage and the old dynamic that time is speeding up is of any relevance, then I'm perfectly okay with that, which is just literally it's happening faster. In my opinion, it's not only happening faster, but it's happening in more frequency, it's happening bigger. It's happening so much so that I have to be very careful these days about the specifics of what I want when I'm putting it out there. Because the universe these days, it's happening so fast and so furiously, if I put out just a generic message, a generic desire, a generic intention, guess what's going to come back? I get a whole bunch of more confusing stuff coming my way that is very closely related to the topic and or the event I'm trying to create. The more specific I am, the more specific the universe feeds me back, and the more specifically we can all get to enjoying that happy place. That very, very, very happy place within each of us. Because we're getting what we want, how we want, where we want, and what flavor we want. And I wish that for you. See you on the other side of the rainbow.